Ever found yourself mindlessly munching on chips just because your day went south? If that sounds familiar, you're diving into the world of emotional eating, and trust me, it's a habit that's way more common than you think. This isn't just about what you put in your mouth, it's a tangled web of emotions, bodily reactions, and our innate quest for equilibrium. When life's pressures, exhaustion, or isolation hit hard, food often seems like the quickest fix for comfort. But true sustenance? That stems from addressing what your mind and body truly crave on a deeper level. And this is the part most people miss: emotional eating isn't a dead end, it can be a pathway to real healing. Functional nutritionist Mugdha Pradhan, who has navigated her own battles with this issue, shares her insights. I've grappled with emotional eating myself and discovered that pinpointing the root causes is key to recovery. Rather than defaulting to unhelpful responses, we can embrace shifts that foster positive transformation. Through functional nutrition, I've uncovered 10 straightforward swaps to pivot from comfort-seeking through food to genuine emotional nourishment, she explains to Health Shots. https://www.healthshots.com/healthy-eating/nutrition/stress-eating-every-single-day-here-r-6-tips-to-help-you-stop. But here's where it gets controversial. Some might argue that these swaps are too simplistic, ignoring deeper psychological needs. What do you think? Could simple lifestyle tweaks really outshine therapy for emotional eating? Let's explore the most effective strategies for tackling this challenge. Here are 10 practical, impactful adjustments you can implement. Dedicate moments for attentive, screen-free dining. It's all too simple to nibble away while glued to your phone or engrossed in a series. Yet, this distracted eating keeps your mind on high alert. When you're not fully present, digestion suffers, and you might not feel truly content afterward. For beginners, think of it like this: your brain needs to register the meal to signal fullness properly. Try this: commit to enjoying at least one meal daily without any screens. Settle in, inhale deeply, and really tune into the food's textures, tastes, and aromas. This approach aids digestion and promotes a sense of satiety, potentially curbing the temptation to overindulge, advises the functional nutritionist. Imagine savoring a warm bowl of soup, noticing how the steam rises and the flavors dance. It's a game changer for mindfulness. Prioritize fluid intake. Sometimes, what feels like hunger is actually your body's cry for hydration. Before reaching for that snack, pause and check in with yourself. Are you really peckish, or is thirst playing tricks? Try this: start by sipping a glass of pure or mineral-infused water. Maintaining hydration aids nutrient delivery, boosts metabolic function, and curbs unnecessary cravings, the functional nutritionist recommends. As an example, if you're at work and feel that midday slump, try keeping a reusable bottle handy with infused water. Add a slice of lemon for a refreshing twist. Cut back on nighttime nibbles. Grazing right before sleep might offer temporary solace, but it can throw off your internal rhythm and hormonal harmony. This disruption often sparks even stronger desires the following day, driven by those imbalanced hormones. Try this: aim to wrap up your evening meal at least 3 hours prior to bedtime. This allows your system to properly process the food, unwind, and recalibrate hunger cues for tomorrow, says the expert. Picture setting an alarm on your phone as a gentle reminder. It's a small step with big payoffs for your sleep quality. Embrace soothing breathing techniques. Anxiety often triggers a hunt for sugary or junky treats. Emotional eating frequently ties back to stress, making this a vicious cycle. Try this: in moments of tension, skip the snack and opt for deep breathing instead. Techniques such as diaphragmatic or box breathing can soothe your system and diminish the impulse to eat out of worry, the expert suggests. For instance, try the 4-7-8 method: inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. It's like a quick mental reset button. Focus on balanced nutrient consumption. Constant fatigue might stem from more than sleep deprivation. Deficiencies in key nutrients, like magnesium, B vitamins, or iron, can sap your vitality, prompting you to seek quick energy from sugary fixes. Try this, assess for nutrient gaps and address them through wholesome meals or targeted supplements. Restoring these can revitalize your energy levels and minimize fatigue-driven cravings, the functional nutritionist notes. As a beginner tip, consider foods like spinach for iron or nuts for magnesium. Your body will thank you with steadier moods and less reliance on sugar rushes. Incorporate foods that fight inflammation. Refined foods and certain oils can spark internal inflammation, leading to a cycle where your body craves junk to ease the discomfort. Try this, incorporate more anti-inflammatory options, such as lean proteins, beneficial fats, think a ghee, grass-fed butter, or coconut oil, and vibrant fruits and veggies. Easing inflammation can diminish those urges to soothe with food, advises the nutritionist. Imagine swapping a processed snack for a colorful salad with avocado. It's not just healthier, it could help break the craving loop. Avoid relying on food to plug emotional gaps. Emotional eating often masks a profound sense of void that deserves real attention. Instead of filling it with calories, seek out pursuits that ignite joy and meaning. Try this, engage in gratitude exercises, reflective daydreaming, or other forms of introspection. Tapping into your interests can foster true fulfillment, diminishing the pull of emotional hunger, says the functional nutritionist. For example, start a daily journal where you list 3 things you're grateful for. It might sound cheesy, but many find it transformative. Seek out companionship and backing. Isolation can fuel emotional eating, as our bodies interpret solitude as a threat. Turning to social bonds instead of comfort eats can be profoundly restorative. Try this, reach out to a buddy, participate in a group activity, or confide in a trusted confidant. This kind of support can stabilize your nervous system and instill a feeling of community that no treat can match, the expert recommends. Think joining a local hobby club, whether it's a book group or a walking meetup, it builds connections that nourish the soul. Minimize evening screen exposure. Too much screen time, particularly after dark, can interfere with restful sleep, leaving you famished or grouchy come morning. Try this, to enhance sleep quality and regulate hunger, limit blue light post-sunset. Try softer lighting or blue blocking apps, suggests the functional nutritionist. As a practical example, switch to reading a physical book instead of scrolling. Your eyes and your appetite will appreciate the change. Incorporate regular physical activity. Staying active isn't just about physical fitness, it's crucial for mental health too. Dodging a sedentary routine benefits your whole well-being. Try this, weave in light exercise into your routine. A brief post-meal stroll can stabilize blood sugar, prevent excess fat buildup, and release mood-lifting endorphins. Consistency matters, keep it gentle and enjoyable, the expert says. Picture a 10-minute walk in the park after dinner. It's easy, effective, and can turn your mood around. Here's the controversy that might divide opinions. While these swaps emphasize lifestyle over food restrictions, critics argue they downplay the role of underlying mental health issues like depression. Is functional nutrition the ultimate fix, or should it complement therapy? And what about those who swear by stricter diets? What's worked for you? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have your own stories of turning emotional eating around. Note to readers, this article is for informational purposes only and not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always seek the advice of your doctor with any questions about a medical condition.